Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. This is going to be another video on the Mark III project. Just building a little bit on what I said last time and showing you guys some of the new design uh, features, I guess, that I've added. So, mainly this time I focused on the tail. I did a lot on the wings and just trying to, you know, figure out what that would look like just in general. And I think I finally was able to really fully figure that out. Um, and so recently I focused on the tail. You might have heard me talking in recent videos or even in some of the subreddits, just talking with some people just about, the T-tail, conventional, and V-tail, just, trying to figure out what I was going to go with. In the end, just because I'm looking for stability, I believe, again, none of these designs are completely final, but I believe I'm going with a conventional tail because stability is one of um, the things that's most important in this plane, as it is uh, a test aircraft, and is going to be used to test, um, hopefully, electric propulsion systems. So I'm going to pull up the Fusion and show you guys the kind of designs that I added to the tail. Okay, so this is where we are right now in the design of the airplane. Again, nothing much has changed up here in the general wing and front body area, but some changes were made back here to the tail. Obviously, I added a standard tail configuration, a conventional configuration with um, two tail elevators and a tail fin. Um, so I'm going to open up just the body design here. When I originally did this, I wanted to sort of have a trailing, almost like a trailing edge here, just kind of leading out, just to help with airflow and try to keep drag down. Obviously, I'd like this plane to be efficient too. Hopefully, it'll be able to fly for a while. But in doing that, it would have made it, I think, overly difficult to manufacture the rear sort of elevators. Um, Let me flip this around here and um, try to zoom in here. So I kept most of the sort of receding line here, but I did add these sort of outskirts here are um, wrong key, completely parallel with this area, and that is where the flaps sit. Um, Tried to standardize all the sort of fittings here uh, so that I was able to use just tail mount pins, at least in sort of assembling it here. And this is what the final product looks like for the tail. Again, a lot of things here are going to change, but I think that this is, for right now, a good place to start. And just in terms of knowing what it will eventually look like, and also just being able to sort of look through ideas and kind of figure it out. So one of the last main things that I'm trying to figure out, and one of the problems has become sort of very forefront in the design of this plane, is where am I going to put the main propulsion system? Uh, I've had a couple suggestions, both from friends and people on the internet, that I should do a simple puller and sort of remove this cap and just put the motor right here. And I thought about that for a while. I still have to look into it, figure out, just sort of get a general idea, uh, doing some calculations and trying to figure out what kind of weight I'll be looking at. So that's one idea. That was not my first choice, but it's definitely on the table. And another idea I had was to go with sort of a double, how would I put it, propulsion system, where you'd have one engine or motor here and one motor here, which would also work. I think that would provide a little bit more power, and then of course you also have the differential thrust to keep in mind there that is good for control. But I will be making another video soon once I figure that out. I have to do some more calculations on that. So in the next video, I'll just be talking more about the propulsion systems, mainly the main one for this aircraft, or what I'm attempting to sort of go with. However, I also want to make a video soon about some of the sort of ideas I've had for new electric propulsion systems, or at least ones that I'd like to sort of test, at least to get a baseline, whether they're more conventional and have been done before, newer ones. I think that's all for this video. If you guys like this series and want to keep up with my progress on this project, then it would be awesome if you could leave a like or subscribe to the channel, or both. That would be great. I'll be posting more videos about this project soon, and hopefully I'll be able to start really getting into the real design soon. Again, all this that I showed on the design today is just sort of like a pre-design, just sort of, getting through all the ideas that I had and figuring out which ones I would actually want to use. And so I think that hopefully soon I should be able to really start getting into the real designs. That's going to be all for today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.